When it comes to crime fighting, forensic evidence often plays a critical role. Brad Underwood takes us behind the scenes with Cincinnati police to see how they uncover sometimes the smallest piece of evidence and crack a case. It's a story you will see only right here on Local 12.
Well, good evening, Kyle. The work at the Criminal Investigations section of the Cincinnati Police Department never stops. The officers respond to every kind of major crime, from murders to stolen cars. And sometimes they only get one chance to get it right. What follows that sound in an emergency can make or break the case for Cincinnati detectives. Using chemicals and powders, the criminalist unit must find that one print to link a suspect to a crime.
Technology has improved, but our ability to really process and look for physical evidence is what we're keyed in on. So looking for fingerprints and developing fingerprints is a big factor in how we solve crimes. Solving crimes is Kim Horning's business. A member of the criminalist unit, she works with 9 others to examine prints and DNA to catch criminals. It's always evolving, and it's trickier because you don't always know what is important until you take it or you don't take it. The department has 2 main ways to find a print. The good old-fashioned method of dusting for prints, and a more CSI way of illuminating a clue.
Treat it with a chemical called DFO.
In normal light, you can't see it on this piece of paper. With a special blue light, you still can't see it. But add an orange filter on top of that blue light, you see it.
Right there, fingerprint? That's a fingerprint right there.
From there, the print goes into a database in hopes of finding a match.
A lot of times detectives are calling us while we're working an active scene.
That happened in July of 2020. While at a homicide scene in Spring Grove Village, Horning got a call from a detective with witness information.
The doorbell rang, and he opened the door and was shot. And so now we have the only piece of evidence that we can be sure the suspect touched.
Horning and the team took the doorbell back to the lab and got a print, an exact match.
It's a great teamwork moment where you can call the detective and say, here's your guy.
Not only does the criminalist unit process Cincinnati cases, it's constantly working cases with smaller departments in Hamilton County and northern Kentucky to help solve crimes. Kyle?
All right, Brad, a fascinating story there. Thank you so much. And a big part of evidence collection comes from witnesses. That's one of the major reasons we tell you that if you see something, to call Crime Stoppers. That number 513-352-3040.